Welcome to the Highland Trail, 550 rough and rugged miles around the Scottish Highlands. Riders are going to have to push and maybe carry their bikes in addition to riding, as well as cross rivers and get over steep hills. But the scenery is incredible, and the highs and lows they're going to find along the way are going to make the journey so rewarding.
Stoked! Still enjoying it, more or less. I would say like 90%.
With like the sun coming down and it was just so beautiful, and I had that. Yeah, I absolutely love that.
I just had my first proper river crossing and it was terrifying. Could not see where the best place to cross was. Everything looked like at least waist deep. I don't like it.
What do you think your kind of biggest challenge is going to be with this?
I don't know, because I've never tried anything this enormous before, so I really don't know. It could be feet, it could be tiredness, it could be my brain going negative, it could be a mechanical. I don't have any idea of what the biggest challenge is going to be. I feel like I'm capable of riding it, but I don't know what's going to come up along the way. So I think that's what the biggest challenge is dealing with what comes up.
Be careful at the rivers. You can go mad everywhere else, but at the rivers, be careful.
In 2022, 17 women started the race, making up 25% of the field. At 100 miles into the route, Fort Augustus is the first resupply. Whilst not all racers will choose to push on to make it on the first evening, for those that do, it's a chance to sit and reflect with each other.
Kind of the light changing and fluctuating, like the wildlife. I don't know, you can't really pinpoint them moments, but when they happen, they're just there, and you're just fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's it just kind of takes you by surprise. Yeah. So you can't really pinpoint, and I don't know what it is, but it's those moments.
I have no brain
This is
right
the
now.
best decision so far. It's in honour of Alan. He said enjoy.
Yes, indeed.
That's very nice as well. I can totally recommend it.
Sleep is always a personal choice in ultra racing, but as darkness falls, most of the riders will stop for around 6 hours to have a rest.
And what's made you sign up for the Highland Trail?
So I am here all by the fault of Alan Goldsmith himself, who I met on Dale's Divide. 2, if you want a spot on HD 550, you have it. And I literally laughed at him. I was like, no, that's hilarious, that's for serious riders. And sort of just shrugged it off, and then a week passed and I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I emailed him and was like, do you still have a spot? And he's like, yes. So here I am.
I never really thought I could go all the way around it in one go, but you, Annie, were motivating people last year and encouraging people to sign up, and a couple other people had posted things on Instagram now is the moment, don't wait. So I was like, okay. So that's why I'm doing it.
a bit over Loch Stack. So good. I was just like, oh, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. But I'm a little bit bonky, so I need to go eat some food. Like, a lot further back than I thought I'd be. But like the whole day was so much fun. It was definitely a good theory to go slower because like my legs are absolutely fine today. Like they don't hurt, they're just kind of like ticking along, so.
Canton Stores is one of the most important resuppliers en route. The next stop being John Begg Stores, which might be a 2 days ride away for some of the races. So it's really important here to stock up on things you think you'll eat and are going to keep you going over the next rough, tough miles. It's also a chance for racers to try and dry any of their kit from the previous night, as well as problem solving anything they might have forgotten to bring.
I thought I'd put a lovely big bottle of lube in my frame bag, but it turns out I've forgotten. So I'm just improvising. So I'm probably going to just see if I can do a bit of nice lubrication.
Who needs a Gore-Tex when you've got food prep gloves? I'm loving this. This is fantastic.
Yeah. Just kind of like clown hands.
About how good macaroni pies are. Thought I'd bought the last two. They were both Scotch pies. Absolutely got it. I think I might quit. I might just go home now. And there's no more macaroni pies for at least 100k, I think.
The Bealach Horn is the most northerly point en route. It's got dramatic scenery, river crossings and steep hike bike. It's an exciting place to be with a bike.
I've been pushing my bike for quite a few hours up really steep single track that was rocky, and then just through a bog, fell in a few times. But look at this, absolutely incredible, totally worth it. Just feeling pure joy right now.
We've been here since 2009.
Okay.
The shop's been here for a century and a half.
Has it?
So we're just the latest in a long line of owners over a long period.
I didn't realise it had been here for that long.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Highland Trail?
I think they're all crazy. Impressed by people who want to do something so demanding and challenging, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're very supportive. You know, you have all these smelly, dirty riders turning up. Why are you nice to them?
Oh, well, I do a lot of walking with my wife as well, long distance walking, and I think I know a little of how you feel, some of these people who turn up here exhausted, so it just seems natural to help people.
I was like, I dream of Drumbeg. When will my day come? When do I get to go to Drumbeg? And I'm here. I don't.
How many cakes do you have?
Well, I have a big lemon drizzle that I'll chop off and go. 5 brownies, they're all to go, and then a lemon drizzle to eat now as my dessert starter.
How are you doing?
We'll have to pay you the premium.
Oh,
I had a nap in a pipe.
in a pipe.
Yes. It was really nice, like a big round thing, and I just needed a little nap, so it was perfect.
No. Are you having a good day?
Yeah, really good.
Did you enjoy the bog?
Yeah. I couldn't ride any of it. I was hoping the bit between the two
It's not,
big
is
cars
it?
to be rideable, and couldn't even find the path in some bits. And then that river crossing was quite high. Panicked over that, but managed to get across.
And feet all happy?
Yeah. Some great tan lines.
Oh, that's amazing.
Just look at it, and there's been rainbows right down, literally about 2 meters away. You can see the rainbow down. I'm I've never seen that before. And then this crazy mountain is yeah, so cool, and it's had this little cloud hat on for a while, but it's just come off now. Yeah, it's still cool, even if it's hard.
The Leadmore Traverse is one of the more infamous parts of the route. Stretching from Loch Inver towards Leadmore Junction, it's a section of pathless, rough terrain. The ground is often boggy, but also with sharp quartzite rocks that make it very uncomfortable underfoot. It's a section that people often underestimate and could take a lot longer than expected.
This is the highlight of the day, or perhaps that was hitting the road after the Leadmore Traverse. Finally an Ullapool.
I think I've done about 8 hours of hike-a-bike today, so it's been pretty slow going, haven't really got that far, but look how amazing this is, absolutely stunning. And I think I'm going to head off down that path there, so we'll see where that takes us.
With its incredible scenery, the Fisherfield section is often a favourite of the riders en route. But it's also quite tough with a lot of single track and potentially a lot of pushing. It's thought of as the last crux on the route. If you make it through here, you're almost guaranteed to finish.
yesterday I had a bit of a bad day, only did 35 miles. My left ankle was absolutely killing me, could barely walk, just hobbling around. Lots of hike really, really hard. I thought I was going to have to scratch, but a day later, here I am, just biked up here. Absolutely beautiful. Ankle's feeling a lot better after a bit of a longer sleep last night. So yeah, just got to crack on.
Just like a bottle opener, doesn't it?
Yeah, go on.
Yay! I know I took this for some reason.
your right pedal. The whole bike. Yeah.
So I will be really disappointed if I don't finish. But I also kind of feel like there's no way to fail, because even if I go out and I don't finish the ride, I'll still have ridden through the Highlands. I'll still have learned so much about myself and about how I ride my bike and about how my brain and my body copes with that kind of ride, that it'll still be worthwhile, and I think I'll still have fun, even if it's not all fun. It'll be worthwhile in the end.
You recommend the route to somebody else?
Yes, but I would definitely recommend doing a lot more hike-bike than I did, which was none. So I would recommend it, but with enough prep to be able to enjoy it.
Definitely.
It's a brilliant experience.
Of course, but with some qualifications. I would just tell them a little bit about it.
Absolutely, definitely. I think obviously you need to know what you're coming to do. Like, it wouldn't be one to just think you were going to cruise around and it was going to be super dreamy and easy. Like, that's not what it's about. But if you want to like get deep into some seriously cool nature and spend some time moving in the outdoors, then yeah, this is a really cool route to do. I think the nicest way, I think the most healthy and way to enjoy it the most is when it is about how much you can get out of yourself. Certainly personally, if I go in with a plan to be the top person or to win, you're kind of setting yourself up for like a kind of quite fearful race, a fear of losing, a fear of not winning or not doing your best. Whereas actually, if you go in with like a kind of open, like, I want to see what I'm capable of, let's explore, you know, what I can do here, then I think you're always going to feel like you're winning in a way, because you're like, oh, I found that hard, but I did it, and you know, or I'm struggling here, but let's see if I can keep going or explore how I can get through it, rather than being like, I'm going slow and someone's going to catch me. Yeah, I think that's a healthier way to do it.